Alright guys, and welcome to Persona 4 Golden once again. Now we just got done maxing out our damn understanding, and we really needed to do that too. So now we have expression and understanding boosted up, and I'm pretty sure we're almost close to maxing out knowledge for sure. I have a feeling about that. And then courage might take a longer time, and diligence, because the last time we got, it's been like over 2 months since we had Professor Knowledge, maybe a month, so it has to be close to maxing out knowledge soon. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch the Midnight Channel. Let's see what clues we can get from the Midnight Channel tonight. It's midnight. We make sure it's raining. The fog has set in. Of course, we save Naoto. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Thwarted. What kind of word is that? Thwarted. Thwarted. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Ah, look who's standing there. Voice, damn it, again? I'm trying to look very close at it, like, I'm trying to see if it gives me any clues to see who the real killer is. It's hard to tell. It's just very hard to tell. All I seen was a jacket. Maybe it was Kanji. Maybe Kanji's the real killer. Maybe he's an accomplice. Kanji's an accomplice. Now I'm just making shit up. I don't even know. Hey, it's Naoto. What's up? You're back.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you.
No problem.
I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But, hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes.
What?
After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Damn.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Huh?
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Whatever. What was the guy tripping out about? What?
My, rumors spread so quickly.
We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf.
Okay.
So please, treat me as you did before. That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet.
Her tone sounds different now.
Let's go over the finer points after school.
Still sounds the same. Before they figured out she was a guy. Or she was a she. Juna's food court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring.
Oh, really?
But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
A sack?
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared.
Nice.
And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective!
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man.
All right.
I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
That's interesting.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
How did someone not see the guy then?
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
Huh.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way.
Man, it's great to have a real person that can disposition everything about what's going on. This is so awesome.
Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation. And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
Of course. That was what we thought too.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Idiots, I tell you, idiots.
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared.
Really?
I'm sorry.
It didn't look like it.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks.
Balls.
We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move.
Wow.
But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Sure. Teddy, hook her up with the glasses, son.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Oh, now you're calling me the leader. You should be the leader. Hell. Naoto joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. She'll definitely, yeah, she's probably one of the most... Oh, what is this? Oh, I thought we were gonna get a different Arcana from Naoto. I take it back. Never mind. But still.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
Whatever you say, Teddy.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is still at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move. Alright, finally. Evening time. Hey, does that mean we can hang out with Naoto now?
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
What's shaking, Nanako? You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. Giants of P. What the hell is that about? Want to see no more about your favorite Persona characters? This pick-packed program provides portraits of protagonists from previous proceedings successfully sketched by I can't read that. Shigenori Sojima. The beautiful yet strange max dormant within people's heart are revealed in It's the same guy. I can't read it from here. Let's look at some of the illustrations. Giants of P.
Giants of P.
Art Gallery.
The initial draft of the Persona 4 protagonist design. You can see that even at this point, his bearing is very similar to the final designs.
Which is pretty cool.
The finalized design for the Persona 4 protagonist. His sharp eyes are carefully drawn. The finalized design for Yosuke Hanamura. The defined bridge of his nose indicates that he's meant to be a pretty boy.
Really? It's very detailed.
A rough design of Yosuke Hanamura in drag. Since it's established in the game that Chie Satonaka selected his outfit, this piece shows an oddly believable female.
What? What the hell? Is this gonna spoil me? Drag rough design? Why do they have him as a drag queen? Like, what? Oh, Chie looks different in this. Whoa, this is cool. Let's look at the comments.
The initial draft of Chie Satonaka's design. You can see that her silhouette is quite different from the finalized design.
Oh yeah, she had longer hair. That's pretty cool. Let's look at this one.
The finalized design for Chie Satonaka. The overall idea was a cute girl who could believably exist in this world.
I gotta say, it worked pretty well. What? Look, it's Kanji in the initial design draft. Let's look at this.
The initial draft of Kanji Tatsumi's design. Since Kanji was initially established as a delinquent older classman, this design was considered for him at one point.
Wow. This is cool looking at like what they were initially supposed to be or what they had out. And then Rize looked completely different too.
The initial draft of Rise Kujikawa's design. This early conception of her was as a female delinquent.
Really? She looks like I. She looks like I. And the comment was actually she was supposed to be a delinquent, and I is kind of, well, matches that. And why does Naoto look like Sasuke in this one?
The finalized design for Naoto Shirogane. She was designed in a way that suggested a boy detective.
Right. Initial. This one looks way more than a boy. Like, come on. This looks like it is a dude.
The initial draft of Naoto Shirogane's design. This version was suggested since the initial idea of Naoto's character was a short, pretty boy.
A short, pretty boy. Like, in this picture, Yeah, it doesn't look like she is a girl in this picture, but then you look down like, oh wait, she got some lumps right there. What's them lumps, son? Initial design. Oh, this is cool. I like this.
The finalized design for Nanako Dojima. The key element of this design was a younger sister all the characters would love.
Oh, this one looks cool too.
The initial draft of Nanako Dojima's design. Since this design made her seem too independent, her design was changed later to the one seen in the game.
Ah, right. What is this?
Another early design for Nanako Dojima. Her design was changed from a princess-like little girl who has lived a severely protected life to the one seen in the game.
Right. Dojima. Is that supposed to be Dojima right here?
The initial draft of Ryotaro Dojima's design. It was established that he was a detective.
Ah, shit.
The initial draft of Ryotaro Dojima's design. It was established that he was a detective, but since it made him seem more like a suspect, his design was changed later to the one seen in the game.
Yeah, right? He does look like a suspect, dude. Finalized design. That's cool. Okay, so let's back out. I think that's good enough. That's pretty epic, though. How all these extras give you some more insight about like some of these characters too. That's cool. I like that. I dig that. It's tutoring at night. I forgot if it's at night or in the morning. But anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can tutor somebody finally. Hey Adachi, what's up?
Hey.
What are you doing here? I'm working, of course. I've actually been pretty busy lately. I mean, the culprit is underage, and while it's good we indicated him, anyway, there's what's going on. You don't think you can get closer to him until the investigation progresses. So I can't even hang out with him, even if I wanted to. Alright. The tutor. We can take the tutor now. Take this job, yep. You feel that your understanding is sufficient for the job. You have taken the tutoring job. Leave from the bus stop in the shopping district on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday night. Okay. Awesome. I wonder what this social link is gonna be. And then we get paid the big bucks. We get paid 10,000 yen per time. So this is gonna be very helpful. Tutoring, son. Tutor today? Hell yeah, man. About to go make me some money. Money.
I'm Shu Nakajima.
Nice to meet you. You big nerd-looking mofo. I'm sorry, he's just a shy boy. But he's so smart, you know. He got the highest score in his class on the last test, and the teacher...
Mom!
Oh, enough of that. We're going to study now, so get out. Of course, dear. I don't want to bother you while you're learning. But still, Hiro-kun, was it? I hear Yasugami's high scores are starting to climb up there. She was already in his second year of middle school, so we need to start thinking of applying to high schools. Well, knowing him, I'm not worried about getting into a good school, but when it's time for college... Mom, that's enough, I said. Please. Oh my, I guess you're right. Well then, Hiro, please make sure you teach him well. Study hard, Chu. Yep. Nice room you got here, big, spacious. Yep. Let me tell you up front, I have no intentions of attending Yasugami High. The cram school I was going to wasn't that good, so I decided I needed to switch to private tutoring. You were the only one available, so I think you're inadequate. I'll have you replaced immediately. Remember that. Wow. Wow, kid. You need lessons in manners. I am not the tutor for you. You need manners. I don't know what I should say. Let's say, wow, you're a little prick, you know that? Let's say that. Oh no, we shouldn't. It might reverse the damn social link. Don't worry about me. No. Of course I'm concerned. I'd rather not waste my time introducing myself to a stream of prospective tutors. Wow. Then what should we start with? I don't have any subjects that I'm particularly bad at. You feel confident that you should teach him math, English, PE. You know what? Let's teach him PE because he looks like he needs PE. Skinny ass nerd. That's not funny. Shu fixes you with an icy glare, but you ignore it. Your diligence has increased. Oh, cool. You tutor Shu. So whatever we decide to teach him increases whatever skill it's associated with. That's cool. He grabs concepts quickly. He answers the problem you have for him in no time at all. You worked hard in explaining the subject to him in easy to understand manner. Your expression has increased. Your knowledge has increased. Nice! We'll continue next time. You were a good tutor. It was easy for me to understand what you were talking about. I'm sure my natural intelligence has something to do with that as well, of course. You're more than welcome to come again whenever you have the time. I'll keep working at my own pace as well, so please come teach me again. You accepted as a new tutor. You have become acquaintances with Shu Nakajima, the snooty tutoring pupil. You feel a faint bond. Nice. The tower! I believe this is the tower, because it's the only other one we have left. And then Naoto is actually Fortune, so it is the tower, the last one. Yep. Oh, never. Yeah, we also have, the only thing left is Fortune, and then we pretty much got every social link connected. Oh wait, Judgment too, I forgot about Judgment. There might be something else. You may earn an experience boost when fusing personas of the tower, Arcana.
Goodbye.
He said that. Extra rude. Goodbye. N-word. Whoa! Shoo, you're racist. Do. So that means we only got Fortune to look out for. Fortune, Arcana, and we need to get something else. I think it's Judgment.
Excuse me.
Hey, Naoto, what's up?
Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
A doctor?
You sure that's a good idea?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today.
What's the checkup for?
A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
Ah.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
Right?
But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. Afternoon after school. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Wow, Kanji.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Whatever.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
What?
I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
He has no bones?
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with them, right? Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
All right.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
What?
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exam.
What the hell, Teddy?
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
Who is it?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
Oh, man.
What?
Wow, Rize.
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
This is quite embarrassing.
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Must be bigger than Rize.
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Wow.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
Ah. Hey, Ted.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
We'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddy is gazing at you with the gratitude in his eyes. Rank up. So, star is number 6. Teddy's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Marakunda. Alright, let's see what we should get rid of. Alright, I'm not getting rid of Auto Rakukaja. That's for real. Decreases all the... That's actually pretty good. Mabufala. What should we get rid of? Ice Boost. Darahan. Cures Innervation Exhaustion. If we need that, I'm pretty sure we'll either have... there's other people that know how to heal all these, you know, exhaustion, innervation, and all this. We can also use items, and then my wealth of personas can cover that. So let's give him Marakunda.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Let's go.
Welcome back.
Yo, Dojima. The midterms start next Friday. Study? Maybe. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. Damn, we got a lot of stuff to do, don't we? Big bro Tay, you listen to Naoto for a while. I love you, big bro. Naoto looks happy. You feel that the bond you have with Naoto is something that can never be replaced. Nice. So let's go ahead and save our Gizang, and then when we return with more P4G, we will continue the story. See you next time.